Lonzo Ball is back, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, it's a great moment, regardless if you are a Bulls fan, Lakers fan, Pelicans fan, or just a basketball fan in general. It is such a cool story to see Lonzo Ball back. First off, the shot, the form looks better than it ever has been before. And not only that, the way that he was playing without fear, as if like with reckless abandonment. That's the type of energy you need to be playing with when you come back from an injury. What are your thoughts before we start today's video? What do you guys think of Lonzo Ball? And guys, if he continues to play like this, they should make the NBA Comeback Player of the Year award a thing and give it to the inaugural one, Lonzo Ball. Let's get to it. So for anyone who doesn't get why this is so spectacular, why this is an incredible story, let's go down memory lane and talk about why this is an incredible story. First off, Lonzo Ball was the second overall pick back in the good old year of 2017. He was one of the most hyped up prospects in recent memory. And he goes to LA. It kind of works out, but it doesn't work out. Really, LeBron showing up kind of threw everything in a wrench there, and he ends up being part of the package that brings Anthony Davis. And while he's in New Orleans, he develops a three-point shot. He really becomes the modern-day version, or it looks like he's going to be the modern-day version of Jason Kidd. And he goes to Chicago, and it's literally looking amazing. Like, it's looking as if at this point he goes to Chicago, it's working out. He played 35 games. He had one of the best shooting seasons of his career. And at that season, he was the only player averaging 5 rebounds and 5 assists and shooting over 40% from 3. And then the injury happened, of course. So Lonzo Ball's return to the basketball court is one of the most heartwarming and inspiring stories in recent NBA history. After enduring 3 knee surgeries, missing 2 full seasons, and undergoing a rare cartilage transplant, Lonzo Ball made his highly anticipated comeback in a preseason game against the Minnesota Timberwolves for the Chicago Bulls. Shout out to the Chicago Bulls for not giving up on him. Despite the significant challenges he faced, Lonzo Ball's performance in the first half was nothing short of remarkable. In just 9 minutes, he contributed with 6 points, going 2 of 2 from beyond the arc, along with grabbing a board, diming, getting a steal and a block. He had that insane play where he dove for a loose ball. His fearless play after such a long and grueling recovery is a testament to his determination and love for the game. For anyone who's followed Lonzo's journey from when he was a 5-star recruit in his high school days to UCLA and then into the NBA, it's clear that he has always possessed an innate feel for basketball. His court vision, passing ability, defensive prowess have made him a unique talent in the league. However, the physical setbacks that he endured could have ended his career. He had a knee debridement. That's what ended Amari Stoudemire's NBA career, as no NBA player has successfully returned from a knee cartilage transplant. Yet, seemingly, right now, it looks like Lonzo Ball has defied those odds, and his return is a victory, not just for him, but for every fan who admire his game. One of the most impressive aspects of Ball's return is the lack of tentiveness in his play. After missing 1,006 days of NBA action, one might expect him to be cautious, to ease back into the flow of the game, but that wasn't the case. Lonzo played with a level of confidence and fearlessness that suggests he's ready to reclaim his place at one of the up-and-coming guards in the league. His ability to knock down threes, make the right read, the smart play on defense, and contribute in all facets of the game signals that he hadn't lost his touch. Prior to his injury, Lonzo Ball was averaging 13 points, 5.5 rebounds, 5 assists per game for the Bulls, shooting, as I told you earlier, over 40% at an impressive 42.4% from three-point range, if I had to say, on like 7.5 attempts a game. His contributions on both ends of the court are going to be huge for the Chicago team. That if you guys remember that OKC team when it had Shea, Chris Paul, and Dennis Schroeder, 3 guards running out there, they could do that with Kobe, Josh, Giddey, Lonzo, and Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine was getting feeds like he hadn't had in a while. So we're going to see that his return's not only going to give the Bulls a boost, but also remind the basketball world of his unique skill set. Lonzo's return to form could be the key for Chicago if they're trying to avoid a rebuild. Or if, they want to build, they're not going to build around him. So maybe another team wants him. And down the road, that's the different discussion. As his playmaking defense are still, I think, irreplaceable assets for any team. Lonzo's comeback isn't just about an individual success. It's also a reflection of his perseverance and resilience. He could have given up after multiple surgeries, especially given the severity of his knee injury. But instead, he fought back, determined to continue doing what he loves most, playing basketball. His journey serves as an inspiration to athletes all over the globe, proving that with enough dedication, even the most challenging of obstacles can be overcome. And this is even if his career ended. He went back and got in a game. In conclusion, I just want to say Lonzo Ball's return to the court is nothing short of extraordinary. His fearlessness, determination, and undeniable skill have brought him back to the NBA after facing unprecedented challenges. As he continues to progress in his recovery, both fans and players alike can find inspiration in his story. Lonzo Ball's back, and the future looks good for him. And hopefully he can make the future in Chicago just as bright. Now, look. Lonzo Ball didn't even have to continue playing in the second half. He didn't. But he did. And he kept chugging away. And I think that's the most fun thing is he went out there. Again, it's preseason basketball. It is what it is. But he was a guy who kept shooting, kept finding looks. And that was what was really remarkable. Also that they put him out there for a bit of time. He came back during the second half and continued to shoot. So, to me, there's also the possibility like this team's looking like what if. Okay, look at this. It's weird that they have Javon Carter and what's going to happen with Javon. I like Javon, but I will admit that whole situation kind of weird. But Vooch, Levine, White, Giddey, Williams, Ball, Torrey Craig, Jalen Smith. That's like a solid 8-man rotation. I don't know. And then we say I'll still have Matas Buzelis. Like, I'm very, very excited for this team. And knowing that Lonzo Ball is back, baby, it's going to be really cool. I also completely forgot that Matas Buzelis was born in Chicago. And he grew up in the Chicago area. So they brought back the hometown kid. Good for him. Good for him. That's it. I hope you guys did enjoy. But peace out if you made it to the end of the video.